So hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Of course, this depends on where you're watching from. If this is your first time coming across this channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It's been 2 years since we formed this channel, and I'm sure so much has been happening, like so much has been learned. We've learned so many things. I've learned so many things from you guys. You've learned so many things from me, from my life experience. And to cut the long story short, I'm Zippy. I'm from Kenya. I am a nurse by profession, so most of the times we meet here to talk about nursing. I was giving you my process, my USRN journey. We started when I was back home. I'm currently in North Carolina practicing still as a nurse, and maybe very soon I'll start practicing as something else. I don't know. And it's been a while since we met here, so I just decided, let's come and talk. I've received so many messages. People telling me, Zippy, you got lost on YouTube. Aki guys, YouTube is a lot of work. You have to do a video, you edit, still it won't even give you, it's a lot of work. But see TikTok tunapatananga. So we normally meet at TikTok. I'm very active there. I don't know what happened. I think I should delete my TikTok app and come back here. So that we keep on chatting and keep on having videos. But I will start. Anyway, guys, how have you been doing? Nimeona niko hapo. Somebody else, Masharia, has said congratulations. Thank you. So what has been happening? So for those people who are not on TikTok, what has been going on? Have you been keeping well? Can we engage? Can we have a chat? Can you talk to me, guys? I just popped in here to say hi. I don't have nothing to tell you. Sina kitu ya kusema. I already said about my journey. Nishamaliza. Sijui niwaambie nini ingine. Unless you have questions. If you have questions, we can talk. Whatever I know, I'll answer. If I don't, of course, you know what we do. I refer you to somebody else. Glad to see you back. Thank you. Have you been, Nico? How have you been? Tulishamaliza shule. I told you guys doing a BSN here is very easy. It's not like doing it back home. And if you're still confused if you're supposed to start your BSN well back home instead of coming and doing it here, I would still tell you, look at mine. Look at other people who came here and did theirs. Within a span of 1 year, you're done with your BSN. It's not as hard as it is back home when you're trying to upgrade from KRCHN to BSN. It's not as hard as it is. Hapa ni rahisi because you do everything online, and then the last part of it you go for the clinicals, which is where you choose to be, like where in the state that you're in. You just get a preceptor, alafu everything moves. So it's very easy doing it from here. It's not like back home. Back home means back home in Kenya. Hapa ni rahisi sana. So if you're still confused, if you're still wondering, should I go and do my BSN there? Well, let me say, as per my experience, kuna wengine yao ilikuwa different. Niko kwa gari na imetoka gym, sitaki muone hawa watu. Acha nifiche na mkono. For F1 Masters, how do I approach to apply here ABSN? ABSN, it's Accelerated Bachelors of Science in Nursing. I think you have to, as per what people said, as per the experience from other people, you get a school, you apply, you tell them you have a degree, you have a first degree in this, and then you want to do nursing. They'll just transfer your credits. And then they will tell you if you need to do some prerequisites. Kama ume qualify, because as long as you have a first degree back home, you can still do a degree in nursing hapa. I will refer you to Kemi ama another lady on TikTok anaitangwa Feye, ndiye anaelewanga hizo vitu sana. She might be the best person to answer you that question. And congratulations for that. It's not easy. So guys, like I was saying, doing a Bachelor's of Science hapa, it's so easy. It's not like back home. Me, I used to work with people. Mimi niliwaambia nikiwa nyumbani pesa yangu ilikuwa inaingia ikitoka. Haikuwa inanitoshea. But nikiwa huku at least pesha guy. At least money is, it's not like it's enough. It's not like it's a lot, but it's enough for me to do things that I thought I would never achieve. And the things I've achieved in the last 1 year plus, because it's 1 year, 7 months now, Aki, honestly speaking, I wouldn't have achieved them within the same 1 year and a half when I was back home, or even 5 years. I was employed in a very good hospital, government hospital, but still, you know, if you're a breadwinner, and then your payslip, you're appealing to so many people, payslip yako inaingianga hivi, but still things are not working out because the money is weighted by, hata kama mnasema ni black tax, mimi kwangu itabaki tu kwa black tax until I see my people are somewhere. So that's it. Doing a BSN here, it's very easy. So if you're still there confused, if you want to do your BSN here, or if you want, you can save that money ukuja nayo. Like tulisema, like the other day we were saying, if you can afford to come and buy your car from here, it will save you a lot. Because maybe like that 500 USD that as we are being deducted because of the car note, for you, if you come here and get the car, like if you buy the car in cash, kwa nini kitu na reduce slides? If you come here and buy your car in cash, it will reduce your monthly expenses. It will reduce your car note. So it's still a good deal. Me, I'm trying to see if I'll finish paying back the loans, like your car loan, within the next few months or the next year. I don't know. So maybe I'll start feeling like when you hawakuchukua hiyo loan ya gari wakikuja. I'm looking forward to that, but I don't know. Kila kitu pole pole. Kuna mtu nimeona hapa amesema some encouragement for the retrogression. Let me tell you guys, if you've been following my journey, happy to see you, Zippy, congratulations, thank you. If you've followed my journey, you will still get encouragement even without anybody telling you. Aki, you will feel the encouragement even without anybody telling you to feel encouraged. I said from the beginning of these videos za kwanza, nilisema use me as an example for you to thrive. Keep telling yourself, if Zippy made it, if Zippy is here where she is today, who am I not to? Kizungu yawa. If Zippy made it, why not me? If you've been following my journey, of course you'll feel encouraged. I started my journey in 2020 April, time ya COVID. At that time, I was so desperate. I had just lost my brother in January. For you who've been following me, you know, like I was so devastated. I was like, life knew you imenigonga. Like I don't want anything. Then the people I started with the journey, because maybe their journey, you know, we normally say that this journey is different. Kila mtu, like we say, hata mikono zako, like your fingers, they're not the same size. So Zippy will start the journey today. Somebody else will come start their journey, but they finish up within few months. Like those days, it used to be like 12, 16 months, you're done. So even me, when I started back in 2020, it was possible for me to start the journey and be here within those 12, 16 months, like they were telling us. But it was not. Why? My names had issues. Like unakumbuka hiyo time ya COVID, like the universities or the campuses, the schools will not even open. Kenya was not used to working online. So every time I call Amref, walikuwa ananiambia just wait, come to the office. So my names, because they were misspelled, like my surname, instead of Gichohi, it was Gichoho. That's a different person from Gichohi. Those are two different people. So I had to align my names. It delayed me. The people we started with the journey, wakamaliza zao because their names had no issues. Mine had issues. And then immediately after I have sorted out everything with the names, I went to do my exam. I failed. So I repeated. I passed by good luck or by God's grace. So it's delaying me from the people who we started with. Then kidogo after I've passed the exam, retrogression came, which hit us really hard for about I think it was about 2 years or something. So the journey that was supposed to take only 12 to 16 months took 4 years, because I came here last year. From 2020 April up to 2024 April, those are 4 years. So that tells you the journeys are different, and the fact that you've been delayed, that does not mean that's the end of it. Do not stop your journey. Do not stop your things. Like, do not halt your life because of this journey. It is so different. Yours will be faster, somebody else will be faster. And then long time, it used to be very fast because hakukuwa na hiyo story ya retrogression. Saizi, like, story ya huyu mtu mwenye ako hapa saizi, it's different. Amekuja akaanza kuchange rules, it's different. Like, things are... But at the end of the day, itajipa. At the end of the day, if you're already on the process, it will come to be. And then I remember when back then people used to tell us when you walikuwa hapa, take advantage, enjoy your life there, because when you come here, oh, tunashangaa watu sije, we just want to come and make money hour. Stop telling us, oh, sijui enjoy what? I just want to come there. Those things that they used to tell us, they make sense right now. The things that we take for granted when you're back home, yes, there's no money, but the things that we take for granted when you're back there, you miss them when you're here. Tukiwa TikTok, it's not once I've said, me, I'm planning. I don't know at what age I will be because I've told myself, I've been telling myself, and I'm still telling myself, Zippy, you only have 10 years because you came to make money and go back home. I don't know about my kids. Maybe they will want to stay here. They will want to stay here forever and ever and become citizens and stuff. But for me, I'm like, I may just want to stay here for 10 years, make money and go back home. That's why my mind is still like, I'm still investing back home. Maybe after 5 years of staying here, I'll change my mind. But my mind is still like the things they used to tell us. Enjoy when you're there, because when you come here, you will miss them. It's true. I'll still tell you the same. But people are different. If you feel like you want to invest back home, this is the right time for you to start aligning and telling yourselves, hey, when I go there, this is what I'll do. I'll start doing this. I'll start doing this, saving towards my coming back home. Do not stop your life because of this journey. Because even when you come here, you will still feel like, oh, hata kama kumbe walituambia these things were different. Your journey and my journey will be different. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm telling you, do not stop your journey because of this journey. Do not stop your life because of this journey. Continue with your life as it was before. But just know deep down in your mind, there is somewhere I'm going. Do not change your objectives. So that when you come here, with those objectives that you have, it will help you towards saving, towards doing whatever you want. Something else, when you come here, there are so many people who will discourage you. They will tell you, even you've seen like akina Zippy wanasema kuna pesa, lakini because you've come with an agency, of course, money is not enough. And when you get here, vitu zitajipanga. There is something I'll talk about it, but not today, not even, maybe next year. Next year, April, kuna kitu nitasema, but not now. You will land here and you will know so many things. Wanasemanga, if you don't move, you will not understand. Like if you don't take a step forward, you will not understand. So maybe when you come here, there are so many things that will start making sense to you. There are so many other things that will not start making sense to you. Anyway, wacha niachana hiyo story juu nikanita David na staki. Somebody is asking how much is enough to buy a new car, an old car. My friend here in North Carolina, her sister bought a second-hand car, a used car, I think 4,000 USD. She still has that car, mpaka waleo, yalikuja na van. She's still using that car. And she came 2 years before me. So she's been here for like, I'm here 1 year, 7 months. So she came here 2 years before me. That means, no, actually it's 3 years. No, it's 2 years. So which means she's almost 4 years. Now she's still using that car. Another friend of mine, tunakwanga naye TikTok, anaitwa Miss Joy. She also bought her car. She never got the car loans that we got. So if you look at them and you look at me, the monthly expenses, unapata ziko different. So there is no enough money to buy a car, ni bahati yako. Just your luck. Because you could find somebody who has a car like hii yangu, na nataka kudispose hii yangu. Tuseme, for example, I'm done paying this loan next year. And then I feel because of peer pressure and stuff, I want a new car or I want a different car. Sinitauza hii gari. It has never been like haijaipata accident. Gari ni mpya, nilichukua ikiwa brand new. It was 0 mileage, so it's a good car. Haina any mechanical, like it doesn't have any mechanical issues. So it could be your luck, you get a good car that has not had any accidents. The owner is selling because maybe they are just disposing because they want a new car or a different model. So you could be lucky, bahati yako. Unaweza pia enda chukua gari with 7,000 USD and then ikusumbue. So it depends. Ni bahati yako. lakini even kuishi like living is also like ni bahati ya Mungu, ni Mungu anatusaidianga. So anyway, balance your life the way it fits, the way it suits you best. Do not live pressure. You're still there. Simu ilikuwa moto. Ati please Zippy, tell us how you got with the names correction. Sasa hii live nitaendelea nayo ama niizime tu? Wacha kidogo. Let me turn the camera and then I'll continue when I'm home, because it's not far. Let me go with you and then I'll talk to you when I'm home, because I'm almost, it's not far. Kasimu kamekuwa moto, kasimu ka China. The phone of China is become hot. Na ikanipungulu. How I got my name corrected? It didn't have issue. I didn't have issues with my birth certificate. The issue was the college. So the college corrected my names. If I've answered you. What were we even talking about before the phone just became hot and threw me out? Guys, if you have questions, you can type there. I will see them. And you give the video a thumbs up, please. Do not block the intersection. Okay, we hear you, sir. Aya, amtaandika maswali. Even saying congratulations or thank you. Huh? Nicholas, did I answer your question? Ephraim, habari yako? Long time. And thank you. It's been a while since I saw you. You're welcome. Wacha nifike nyumbani, then I turn the camera. It's just a few. Just a few. I'll be there. Sasa mbona hii simu imekuwa moto hivyo? Huduma dhino. Wewe frame wewe. I wouldn't recommend follow to join, but I'll answer you when I get to a place I can stop. I'll answer you, whoever has written that comment. As per me, I wouldn't recommend that. But that suits you. Just do things that suits you. But for me, waiting for my kids with the anxiety, the unexpected, the unknowns. I don't think I would have managed with the follow to join. I don't know, but it depends. Because sometimes people put their people on follow to join unless you have factors that really needs you to put those kids those that your family on follow to join. You could be the lucky one who your kids or your people follow you less than a year after, but some other people wait, they follow up with the USCIS and it's not working. So for me, I wouldn't. But if that's what suits your situation, because people's situations are different, then well, I would just choose it. But kwangu mimi, it wouldn't have worked. Just put them a company, you go do your interview, sort of everything, leave them, because you have 6 months until the visas expire. Within 6 months, umejipanga, and then your people come. I mean, 6 months is enough. If you're with agencies like Avant and MedPro, who they take you to Florida for orientation, you will have earned some money to help you navigate through when you get to your state of residence. So I don't know, but then again, unajua venye mtu fanya vitu, like the way you would do your things and the way I would do mine, it's different. So I don't know. Just do what suits you, but follow to join unless you're in dire need of that. Please do not, because there are some people who are lucky. There are people came way before the 1 year, but wengine, like I have a friend we used to work with in KNH. His family took time, and it really stressed him. Like he was really devastated. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. But it's life anyway. Child-friendly states. Child-friendly states or child-friendly cities and schools and districts and stuff. Every state can be harsh to kids and can be friendly to kids based on several factors. Like, where are you? You could be in California. California is a very expensive state, yes, they say, because of the taxes and life. But then again, you're in a city or you're in a town that is favorable for those kids. So you could also be in North Carolina, like me, but you're in a city or you're placed in a place that is not favorable for the kids. Ni kama kuishi Kenya, mutinayo gesuthia we mwega we. Akiukusu watu wanapenda mbwa, guy. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Nifika nyumbani. So, like I was saying, I could be in North Carolina. It's not a bad state. It's not an expensive state. But then again, I'm in Asheville downtown, huko ndani. Huko watu wenye wanakuanga madre kila saa. Insecurity sio poa. So if somebody tells you, like unaamka asubuhi unapatana na gari yako walishangoa side mirrors. So I mean, it depends. So I wouldn't tell you that this state is the best. I wouldn't tell you that this state is good for kids. Wewe msichana, nilikwambia kuja niangalie kitu kalenga. Utakuja kwa hiyo ofisi tena. So I wouldn't say that there is a specific state which is good for kids. Ina depend na place yenye umeenda. And then if those kids are school going, what district did you choose for yourself? All right. I hope I've answered, but not satisfactorily. Of course, I can't give you a satisfactory answer based on my experience. Mimi nimekuwa hapa North Carolina. Nimekuwa hapa hivi, sijaona shida yoyote na place naishi. It's been a peaceful 1 year and a half, 1 year, 7 months. And we are still surviving. My kids are still going to school. They love it. They enjoy it. They've never talked of racism, bullying. I think the schools are good also because sijaisikia waki-complain. They love it here. And I think I also love it. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you based on that. Tumefika hako nyumbani. It's even good simu imekuwa moto. Mngeniweka hapo bila kwenda nyumbani. Sasa nimefika hako nyumbani. This time ni kama hatupati snow. Ebu acha ni nyamaze kabla ikuje tena tujazana. Anyway, what was I to say when I come back here? Acha niweke vizuri. Hivi ukinya waigwe ku. Mko hapo? Ephraim, what did you write? I saw your comment. Wewe, wacha hizo story bana. Yaliondwele sipite, yalioganjo siku. Let me see if I can see your comments. Shida zinapitanga kupita. Edith Nyokabi, have I answered you? Advice for singles. Singles, mutaumia. Nico, are you single? Please search early enough. Hi. We have suffered with the singles. My God. Why are you even reminding me that I am single? It's not easy. However much they say it's all in your mind, it's not easy, man. Anyway, I've been single for the longest, but hapa. And it's not easy to get somebody here. Because everybody is busy. So everybody is busy with their lives. Kila mtu anatafuta dola alipe bills. So getting somebody here is also another quagmire. Mesikia vile niko na majina kubwa za kizungu. It's another quagmire. Like it's bad. If you can get somebody, please come with somebody if you can. But do not import somebody because Zippy said it's not easy. But if you can get somebody early enough when you're starting the process, get to know that person, then you start the journey together. Like kuja na mtu, come with somebody. Yeah, it's not easy, man. You will suffer physically, emotionally, physically. Sitaki kusema financially because you can sort your things out, but it's not easy, man. Kuna watu watasikia hivi waseme ati nasema hapana. Mimi nasema ukweli based on my experience. I'm single and confused. No. Single and searching. No. I'm single and contented, but not contented 100%. Jesus. It is not easy, Nicole. Let me just tell you the truth. It's not. Dating in America, you've seen those people on TikTok. Hizo mapenzi za TikTok hapo. If you're on TikTok, you've seen it. People get married, wanajuana, wanawana, alafu kinawaramba. In short, it's not easy. So if you can get somebody, get to know that person before you start the journey. Alafu Mungu wasaidie mkuje pamoja. Alafu it's also not easy for those people who are married. Wanakujanga huku sijui tena wanapigana. I don't know. Like this place I don't know. Ephraim ako hapa amewaandikia comment. Yeye anakuanga huku. Sijui kama alipata mtu. Did you get somebody? The last time I checked, you didn't have somebody. The last time I checked, you were looking for somebody. Did you get? Maybe utatupea tips. I don't know. But it's not easy. Honestly speaking, it's not. There are times you need somebody to tell you it's gonna be okay, baby girl. There are times you need somebody to tell you that. There are times you need somebody mugombane hata. Umetoka kazi, umeongea kizungu. You want to get to the house and gombana in Kiswahili. Nienda kwera tirere. You also need to come and vent to your partner. But partner wako ni nani? Dolly. Hi. Na mimi sina pet. So, it's important. Just get somebody. it might sound like I'm joking, but it's not easy. Let's not dwell on mapenzi sana. Acha tuende kwa comment. Ephraim, you're laughing. Hi medics. I'm sorry. That one I had seen it. Kwani hamna maswali na naona mko watu sijui 20. Happy to see you Zippy. Thank you. Retrogression haiko serious. Haiko serious. Yetu ilitugonga for 2 years. Good to join your live. Thank you. Just type where you're watching from. What is the difference between applying for that BSN you've mentioned? Which one? DMG, if you're still here, which one are you talking about? Na kama huyo mtu ni mzigo, muache huko. Kwa nini unabeba mizigo na utakuwa na boxes zako 3? Wacha huyo mzigo huko, wewe kuja peke yako. Kuja uteseke, si hata mimi sijakufa bado niko na survive nikiwa single. Au utakufa chijuko single? Because hapa, especially if you're working in this field, let me tell you, it is so stressful. If you're working in this field, it is so stressful because your mind, when you go to work, your mind has to be at work. You cannot afford to think about somebody who is stressing you back home or back in the house and then think about those patients. The stress that you go through in the hospital is enough for you to do those matagodhanyo things that people talk about. So if somebody is stressing you from when you're back home, please avoid that person. Avoid like plague. Kanyanga kubwa kubwa. Sort your life by yourself. Mental health is very important and it is very vital. When you come here, you realize there are so many people out here who are suffering from mental illness. Wengine wamekunywa madawa, addiction hapa, it's real. Like, you see the way we used to talk about, especially if you're in medical field, if you're a nurse, you understand what I'm saying. Back home, we used to have people who are addicted to pethidine. And we used to feel like, hey, that's a big deal. Hapa, getting addicted to those pain meds is not a big deal. Like, everybody is addicted to those pain meds. When I say pain meds, I'm talking about the narcotics. So everybody hapa ni kama kichwa yake haikuangi poa. There's somebody was, I think she's she's from Liberia, ni Mwafrika. So there's a day we were at work hivi mkiongea, and then I'm like, hey, kwani everybody here, what's wrong with you? Like, everybody acts like they're that one. Akasema, just give yourself few years, you'll also act like them, because this place, you have to adapt to a different life. Like, it's not easy. So the thing you want last is somebody who is stressing you. You need to have a sober mind. Sisi kama Africans, we tend to thrive so well because ukikuja hapa, you're free from those drugs, you're free from debts, umekuja na focus, you're focused, this is what you want. After 10 years, I'm going back home like Zippy. After 5 years, I'm going back home like Kamau. After 2 years, I'm going back home like Odhiambo. Kila mtu akona objectives zake. So we tend not to get into those. But unapatanga mtu, sisi Africans wenye tumekuja huku, unapatanga divorce iko high kwa sababu hautaki kitu yenye inakupea stress. However much we are saying being single is not the best, but you find that you want peace of mind at the end of the day. So if somebody is stressing you from back home, please, for the sake of your mental health, just drop them like a hot ugali. Wachana tena usikuje ati useme ati Zippy alisema tusikue single. Be single, my friend. Will you die? As a self-sponsored, what does the direct hire agency pay for you exactly? Flights, visa, and medical fees. I don't know. As a direct hire, I was not a direct hire. I came through an agency and they paid for me everything, entirely everything, including visa fees out to wangu, and then I paid them back when I was here. They gave me as a loan. So yeah, direct hire sijui. I may not be the best person to answer you that, unless one of these fine days I'll bring somebody who came as a direct hire. Natafuta sasa, please do. How much should I get as an hourly pay? Hourly pay, see, if you're self-sponsored, if you get a direct hire, see, wewe ndio uta negotiate. If they told you 35 per hour, that's what you're gonna get, because the agency is not, there is no direct man, there is no middleman between you and your employer. You know, for us agency nurses, tunakwanga, we have a middleman. So maybe you're paid $40. Yeah, anachukua 8, unabaki na 32. But for you, if you're direct hire, like this hospital near me hapa inaitangwa Advent Health, they normally give, nasikianga for direct hires, they are given 45. I don't know how true that is. I don't know, me, I'm not part of it. But nasikianga hivyo. If it is Kama may agree 38, it will be 38 direct. Alafu I think wanakwanga pia na differentials. So kama you're working nights, they'll give you a differential of 5. If it's on a weekend, 2. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I hear people saying. Me, I was an agency nurse, and I'll tell you why I'm saying in future. I'll tell you why I'm saying I was, because I was. It's in past tense, and it's 1 year, 7 months. If you know, you know. So I'll tell you about my story. Ndafunguka siku moja. But me, I was an agency nurse. I came through an agency and they paid for me, and I'm forever grateful for them, because man, nikiwa Kenya mimi, I was being used as an example. Nafanya hivi kale kama mtu kamesota. Mshahara nilikuwa nalipo inatoka hapo hapo. You're paid now, but the next minute hata hiyo salary ingoji utoke kwa hiyo kiti. Ilikuwa na madharau sana hiyo salary. Questions? Alafu tuko watu 25. Hata kunipea hivi thumbs up. Si mnakuanga wachoyo na thumbs up. Kwani just like for me the video yawa. And comment, even if it's saying hi. We need to have the chats going so that I feel encouraged. Si nyinyi ndio mnaniambianga nimepotea huku. Na nikikuja tena amniongeleshi. Kama dagati ya doagai. Nikipatana na nyinyi TikTok, Zippy, you're lost. You don't come on YouTube. Nikikuja hapa, mnaniangalia tu hivi. Na mwata mcomment. Hamusemi hi. Hamuniambii congratulations. How many shifts do you do a week? You're supposed to do 36, which is equivalent to 3 days in a week. But you can do as many as you want. If you want to work 8 days in a week, you can. But your body will get tired at some point. But if you that is after the orientation, after the 3 months, you can pick up shifts if your hospital allows you to. Like kama hapa kwetu, by the way, juzi ndio nimeona, like the other day, I just saw them cancelling out people. I think they have enough people right now. But the bad thing is, these people will always give you a big number of patients. Si kama states zingine. I think that's the bad thing with North Carolina. Because in other states, you find that their patient ratio, especially in medical surgical, is up to 5, maximum of 5. But hapa, you have 6. That's med-surg. You have 6 patients, and you still find they have told somebody, oh, sijui sikuja leo. For the first time, I've seen that. And they have enough people. Hata kupick extra shifts hapa imekuwa ngumu. I think they have a lot of people right now. And then there are so many travelers who are coming in. Excuse me. There are so many travelers who are coming in. So I don't know why it's becoming like that. Ni kama wale watu walirecruitiwa na agency wengi walikuja. There are so many people here right now. So, but you can do as many shifts as you want. But remember also, kuna burnout. Unaweza pata burnout. So it depends on what your body can hold. You don't want to exhaust yourself. But mimi nimekuwa nikifanya shifts mingi. Mi ufanyanga like, for example, like these 2 months, I do extras. You see, you guys are still there. You see, you guys are still there. Poleni. Poleni haki. Ati supposing you are a what? I have seen your question. Let me see if I'll get your question there. What question did I see there? Hisi mwiko na tumadharau. Ati supposing you are on a permanent... Kwani si mimi nilikuwa PNP? Yes, you can. But that depends on your goals pia. Let me get a phone stand. Hii video ikiisha, nitazima tu. Hizi ni maword sasa. Guys, poleni yaki. But nikimaliza tu nitaificha. I'll put it on private. It is so disorganized. So what were you asking? Let me see. Yes, you can quit. See, even us, we quit. Mimi nilikuwa PNP na niliquit. I was in one of those best hospitals, best paying hospitals in Kenya, na niliquit. So you can as well. What else? Somebody says, Niwanjiko says, thank you for your reply. How many shifts? Hiyo nilisha kujibu. Niko tafuta please. Aya, kama maswali yameisha, hata simu haitaki tufanye hii video. It's been 40 minutes of engaging you guys. Let me give a shout out to the top fans. Naona hapa imeniletea nini? Lilian Wanjiko, you're number 1. Nico, you're number 2. DMG, you're number 3. Then Mashara Grace, number 4. Ephraim, number 5. Kepa Paramedics, number 6. Edith Nyokafi, number 7. They've given me up to number 10. Up to number 10, yes. Hope and Megan, then Vincent. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Hata kama imekuwa na madhagudhanio. Ati Sekaja Raphael. You're welcome. Guys, mko na maswali? Do you have questions that we've not answered? Do we have questions that we've not answered and I may be able to answer? If I can't, after the end of contract, how much do they give you? I don't know. It depends on your negotiation skills. But we can ask Lillian. See, you know Lillian from Montana. She's done with her contract, so she could be in a position to tell us how much she was given. Because I think she kept the same hospital. Mimi naye yangu nitawaambia. Mimi nimesema yangu nitawaambia kwa nini nasema I was an agency nurse. But nitasema hiyo jibu. Ukiniuliza saa hii bado sitajibu. I won't answer that question, but I'll answer next year, April. Is it truly rewarding to move considering? Let me see. Tuma soda sasa. Ndatuma wapi Niko? Kwanza we Niko, ile siku ndakuja Kenya, ndakupiga hug moja safi. Moja safi ya mwaka. Umekuwa hapa ukinisupport sana. Is it truly rewarding to move considering I work for an international agency organization earning $1,800? $1,800 a month? What are your expenses? Is that a gross? Is that a net? What are you intending to do when you move? Those are the questions you're supposed to ask yourself. Because you 1,800, unaweza make hapa na how many days? You can make 1,800 in 2 days. That 12 hours. But then again, ikisha taxiwa nini, ikuwe kidogo. And then, kama umemake in 2 days, if you've made that in 2 days, what about in a month? Because maybe you'll work in 3 days. You'll be working 3 days in a week, 36 hours. So fanya hesabu yako vizuri, uone what you want. And then if you have kids, it's good for your kids' exposure. Some of these things we don't do because there is one thing I've realized. Were it not for the kids, me ningeka Kenya. Kenya is good, but if you have good money, but then again, there are some of the things that we do because of our kids. You do for their exposure, you do for their, there are so many things that you want to do for, yes, it's net coming for a master's program, no kids. Then, are you a man or a woman? Nimefikiria vibaya, acha nisikuulize hiyo swali. But I think just weigh your options and uone kama ina make sense. Because if that's net, if I were you, I would still move. You come here, get your papers, and then decide if you still want to go back. I don't know. That's you're a man. Sikuja nikuoe. Sijasema hivyo. I was just joking. Did I even say that? Where's Zippy wewe? Anyway, I didn't even say that. I was just asking, can kids of different genders share bedrooms? Nyokafi. Can kids of different genders share bedrooms? How old are they? How are their morals? Hebu acha niondoke hapo kwa kamera, wewe umeanza za ovyo. Anyway, jokes aside, how old are your kids, Nyokafi? And 7 and 9. How are their morals? They can. Why not? Lakini najua sasa hiyo swali ni ngumu sana kukujibu juu mimi wangu ni girls and they do share a room. We can even share a bed with them because they are kids, they are girls. So, I don't know. That question is based on your... Tutapanga. Tupange ukuje nikuoe. Kama uko na miaka ya kuolewa. Guys, hata sijasema hivyo. I was just joking. But anyway, DMG, if you truly feel like moving from Kenya will change your life, then you can move. But there are so many things, Aki, by the way. Wacha tu niongee. Client, funguka. Wacha tu niseme. There are so many things, by the way, Kenya tuko mbele na America. If you consider the weather that you have back home, it is very good. Ephraim ako hapa atawaambia. There are so many things back home. Unasemanga, Aki, Kenya kuko tu sawa. Ukikuja Kenya kwanza ukiwa na pesa, it is a very nice country. There are so many things hapa ziko Kenya. Like kuna vitu mingi sana unaweza compare back home, unasema afadhali kafamushie. So, if me, for example, me personally, if I was making $2,000 nilikuwa na make ngapi by the way? As net, ningekaa huko. Na kama singekuwa na watoto, lakini ningekaa aje huko na nilikuwa na watoto. Yangu haiwezi ingiana, but kwako inaweza ingiana. But weka chini, just do your maths correctly and ask yourself the pros and cons of moving. The pros and cons of moving. Hello? Hello? That's a wrong number. Mimi sitasema Kenya was better. US is much better with various opportunities. Okay, that's according to Ephraim. Yake ilikuwa mbaya. Prince Mutemi hai. So there is no rule of having different bedrooms for girls and boys. I don't think there is. Ni kama when you back home walikuwa nasema ati they say you're supposed to have different hizi ngonazo leo. I think I was not ready for this live. So there's a way they used to tell us that when we were back home that you're supposed to have every heartbeat a different room, like every room with 2 heartbeats. But then again, if they are kids, those are kids. They can share. But kwani unataka kukuja kuchukua nyumba ya 5 bedroom ukiwa na miezi 2 hapa? You'll need time to adjust. You will definitely get, if it's like your case, you will get a 2 bedroom. Wewe ukae na bwana yako na wao wakae room moja. So you can. Nimesalimika Mutemi. Wewe ulitoka TikTok. At what is the retirement age for nurses? Are there rules? No. You find even old people still working here. Very old people are still working. Like unapata mtu wa miaka hata 80 years bado wako job. Lakini wewe unataka kuja kufanya huku mpaka 8 years. Mimi hata 50. Guy hata 50. Ona 50 ni mingi. No. Hata 50 ni mingi. Mimi sasa nimebakisha miaka ngapi ya kufanya kazi? Miguu zitakuwa zinatembea hiyo time kweli. But you can work. I think hakuna retirement age. You can work as ukiwa hata mzee. I've seen nurses who are working who are old, but it's a lot of strain for your body. You need to know how to navigate through now to save yourself working from ukiwa hiyo miaka. So hakuna age ya kuretire hapa. Ephraim, yani umesema huku Kenya maisha yako Kenya ilikuwa mbaya hivyo. Mnafikirianga yangu ndio ilikuwa mbaya. Yours was baddest. It was baddest. This life is almost 1 hour. Na nikimaliza hivi hata naiweka private. Niko na madhogodhanyo mingi sana. So there is no rule. Guys, have I answered your question? Aki mko 23 na hata mwezi ni kutaptap ama ni kufanya nini? When are you coming home? I'm coming home very soon. I'm coming home very soon. Very soon. Hapana, niko kila mahali. That's okay. That's nice. Nico, I'm coming home very soon to give you a big hug. A big hug for you, Nico. Nico, ushaanza process ama you're not even one of us? Because I know this life is mixed. Na tap na red heart. Mutemi, mbona sioni hiyo tap yako? Hebu tuma lion nione kama inaweza ingia hapa. Inaweza ingia. Anyway guys, thank you so much. Legally it's allowed for 2 people sharing a room with a restroom. Check with the Fair Housing Act. Umejibiwa hiyo swali. But yeye anauliza mambo ya msichana na mvulana. Ephraim, did you see what she asked? Boy and a girl. Can they? Ebu tujibu hiyo swali kabla tu end live. Are we allowed boy and girl to share a room? Hakuna lion. Hapana, usiweke pesa, just leave it. Do you think it's possible kuchukuanga 2 months off work as a nurse every year, even if it's unpaid? Yeah. Yes, nimejibu hapo juu. I didn't see your answer. Nani, nimeona hiyo swali yako ya nini, jibu yako ya kusema Kenya ilikuwa worse. I didn't see that one. But anyway, it's okay. Do you think it's possible kuchukuanga 2 months off work as a nurse every year, even if it's unpaid? Yes, you can. Unaweza jipanga. Like kama mimi napanga, like that's me, because I don't have, unajua hapa sina PTO mimi. So what I'm planning, if I am to take my 2 months, but mine haitakuwa 2 months, itakuwa 6 weeks. I'll just take 6 weeks. So what I'll do, because here you're paid weekly, you just maybe like for the 6 weeks, unajua uko na bills zinafaa kukua hapo ndani. So the weeks before, you pay maybe your rent, you pay your bills, ama weke pesa kando. So ni wewe mwenyewe ufanye extra shifts ama extra whatever you want to do, like ujipanga wewe mwenyewe, ufanye extras, ndio ulipe ujue uko na pesa ya hiyo month yenye hautakuwa unafanya kazi. So kama ni 2 months, then that means you will spare 2 months fee, 2 months money. I mean, you will put aside, if you're disciplined enough, you'll put aside money that can cater for the 2 months bills. You, of course, you know you have a car note, you have insurance, you have water bills, electricity, house rent, and all that. So you put aside for 2 months. So if you put aside for 2 months, that means even if you're maybe like traveling back home, ikifika to your time, maybe like time ya bills, bank yako iko na pesa, so they will just deduct. Then when you come back, utakuja kufanya kazi hapo ukifanya kama nini. So lazima, unaweza jipanga, it's possible, people do that. But me utakanga kufanya before. I've never done it, but I'm planning, come next year when I'm planning to come home, that's what I'll do. I'll put aside money knowing that your time, when the bills come, when the bills are due, there is money in the account that will care for that bill because I'm not working. Because here, like, mimi si tunalipangwa weekly. So inamaanisha every week kuna pesa inaingia. But if the 8 weeks that you're not working, hakuna pesa inaingia. So lazima umebakisha. I don't know how you will do it, but umebakisha pesa hapo. Mtu nimeona swali amesema, how much percentage is taxed on your income in North Carolina? Nakuanga 7. Sisi tunakuanga na federal tax, hapana, 32%. Guy, mbona nakudanganya? I don't know, sikumbuki. nakwanga na federal na state, unless niangalie kwa pay stub, sijui hata. Mimi napatanga imekatwa, sijui anga hata sijaijua percentage, unless huyo Ephraim akwambia amekuwa hapa for some time, lakini yeye hayuko huku, I don't know. Linda, what? I'm answering you in Kiswahili and you're from South Africa, I guess. I'm not sure how much it is unless I check on my pay stub and answer you in the chats. Guys, are we done with the questions? Come on. Yeah, I just realized that you're not from Kenya. I was saying we got federal tax in North Carolina and we got state tax. So I will check on my pay stub and then I'll let you know, or maybe on the Google because I can't tell it offhand. I-140 haisongi iko 6 months kwa process. Yours. Abdi Hakim. You mean yours? I heard those people were not processing the I-140 because of the retrogression. So you have to remain stagnant for some time, especially if you're with an agency. They were kind of not doing the, what is it called? Oh, it depends on the pay stubs. Actually, it depends on the what? What did you say? Tax depends on the bracket of pay stubs. Oh, I'll check mine and tell you if you're a nurse so you'll relate. I-140, they were not, especially if you're with an agency, because they were saying because there's retrogression, there's no need of them applying for a premium, yet there is no movement. So they were just doing regular. Regular can take even 1 year, as per my understanding. So maybe that's why it's still stuck at 6 months. Abdi Hakim, have I answered your question? Was it a question or a statement? Have I echoed your statement? We got 3 minutes to go, then I end this live. Any question? Appreciated. You're welcome. Yes, Abdi Hakim. I see you. Guys, if you're here and you've not given the video a thumbs up, just give it a thumbs up. Even if it mekuwa madogodhanyo. And I just come back here today and the phone is just misbehaving. Next time we'll do it on the laptop. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. For those who've engaged on this live, we keep on learning. If you've not liked, please like it. If you've not sent a lion, please send a lion. Until next time, see you guys. Can we end the live now? It's 11. I need to sleep. I need a job. Guys, are we okay? I'll start doing lives. Niache kuboeka, muache kuboeka. Mnasema, Zippy ukujangi YouTube. Aki YouTube inakuwa na vitu mingi. Sijui kurecord, sijui uanze kuedit. TikTok, you just throw it there and it just goes. I wish YouTube could allow that. You know, when you put a song, it says, they strike your account because of copyright. Ikona rules mingi. It's not like TikTok. TikTok, you just throw a funny video and that's it. So until next time, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I hope I've answered everybody. Bye.